on our way to Iceland.
We just checked in our bags, got our boarding passes, ready to go.
We're in Seattle.
Oh, we are in
Yes.
And guess what we see?
So we made it to the lounge, like all these coffees and teas and like different snacks and stuff, and like some really nice ice water, which I'm about to get with cucumbers. Okay. So Ajay is about to have his first Qdoba. Very exciting. Just having what is. It's good. Oh, and there's impossible meat, so like that's fun.
Plus me Twitter. Oh my god, this is shit. I'm so sad there's not one in California.
Hello! We are officially in Iceland. We landed in Reykjavik. How was the flight for you?
Super long, uncomfortable, but as expected.
We watched Luca, which was really good, surprisingly, and then tried to sleep as much as we could. Whoa! I guess it's officially day one of our Iceland trip. We just landed this morning around 6-ish, and then we did all of the like picking up our suitcases, getting internet, getting the car rental. We had a little debacle there where it ended up being manual, and so we're like, no, we can't do that, we can't drive manual. But we switched out for an automatic. So we'll probably enjoy Reykjavik today and then get ready for tomorrow where we start a 4-day tour.
Here at the Whales of Iceland exhibit,
where there are multiple different types of whales.
all like the actual size they actually are in the ocean, which is crazy. This whale right here lived up to 200 years. Oh my god.
And then there's like the sperm whale that was like the whale that they used for Moby Dick and Pinocchio. Yeah, there's so many different types of whales. I didn't realize it. In my head, I was just like, oh, blue whale. And then they're like kind of based off if they have teeth or they don't have teeth. Like this blue whale, they have like that like keratin thing. Plates that kind of just eat krill. We're learning a lot. We have our little audio books and lots of fun facts. We made it to
Rainbow Road.
So here is the road, and there's a church at the end of the road. We just walked through this really beautiful kind of small town downtown. Hello, we made it to the Church of Reykjavik. It is very large, and now we're gonna try to figure out what to eat for dinner.
Hey, loving hut. It's not even the question.
So guess where we are?
In Iceland.
This is our hotel, the Grand. We just had Loving Hut for dinner.
Just walked back. Loving Hut is so close. We're definitely gonna go again.
End of day one. Good morning. It is day 2 of our Iceland trip. We just had our breakfast, and they have this decadent hot chocolate, which I've been enjoying. So today we're gonna start our 4-day tour. We are at our first waterfall on our tour. I don't know the name of this waterfall.
Something Foss.
We did learn that Foss is waterfall in Icelandic. All of the waterfalls have Foss at the end of it. Wait, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that the water that's like coming off those like things is really clean. You can drink it if you wanted to.
Okay.
I'm just gonna replace your water bottle.
Apparently this over here is a volcano. I know I shouldn't try it. It's written right there. We made it to the top of Skagafoss. We just climbed like 1,000 flights of stairs to get here in like 10 minutes. So go us. So this is the waterfall, and then this is the walk that we did up to be up there.
It's so much harder than it looks.
My knees are still shaking. How's it feel?
I love Skagga Falls. It's my new favorite place on here.
We made it to the glacier. Since the last few, like 30 or so years, the glacier has definitely increased in size and it's melting.
Hello.
We are at the black sand beach. We just devoured some fries. I guess nearby here is where there's the aircraft wreck, which was used in in some movies and a Justin Bieber music video. Stopped here in the city of Vik. Do you know what Vik means?
It means bay.
And that's why you see the beautiful ocean of the city. And then right here is their very famous church. All the people of Iceland are Lutheran Protestant after the Viking period, so they have a bunch of these churches. But yeah, it's very pretty. It is day 3 of our Iceland trip. We are walking towards the glaciers. Started the morning off early, have our helmets. Into the ice cave. It's so cool. It's like a little tunnel with a river flowing through.
This is so cool.
We have our little helmets.
In a freaking glacier.
Hello. So we are at Diamond Beach right now. I just had my first vegan hot dog, which was delicious. Also drank water from the stream. So hopefully we don't get giardia.
If we do, we know who to blame.
But it was so delicious and so fresh. It's been a pretty amazing day. And our journey of waterfalls. We just saw a few leading up to this huge one right here. We're about to go behind it, so TBD on that.
It's called what? Sajolanda something.
We are literally next to a waterfall. Dripping wet. We just climbed down all those rocks, and we are officially behind a Waterfall?
We're literally dripping wet on the other side of that waterfall.
It is day 4 of our Iceland trip. We are going to West Iceland today. Hello! In good Icelandic fashion, we walked up a bunch of steps to get to this volcano crater, which is beautiful. The views from here are so nice, but I am so tired, and we've done a lot of stairs. Every day seems to be leg day here. We are at an active hot spring. They put fences around.
If you can't see it, I think it's right here.
Yeah. We are at the Barnafoss Falls. Foss for
Waterfall.
exactly. So these are the waterfalls that come straight out of the lava field. So we can't even really see where they're coming from, the water, if you notice. So, quick correction, this is Barnafoss coming down from somewhere around here.
This is what happens when you don't study before you go start vlogging.
Barnafoss starts up there, goes down, all the way down. Just went 700 meters into a lava cave.
Apparently it forms when like the lava like burrows in and stuff and just leaves this hollowed out chamber, and it's super cool.
Yeah, apparently this happened around like the year 900 or something.
Yeah, so like 1100 years ago.
It's a huge 1.5 kilometer cave. We saw lava stalactite and lava stalagmite.
You got to see like stalagmites that are made out of water. So it happens when like the ceiling of the lava cave is above freezing and the ground is below freezing, so water drops will melt off icicles on the top, and when they hit like a bottom they'll crystallize. It's a time.
It is now day 5 of our tour through Iceland. We're in West Iceland today. We are now down at the bottom of this waterfall, most photographed waterfall in Iceland. We had a little bit of a late start to the day. It's almost noon, but we did have a really late night yesterday.
Yeah, so we tried to go see the northern lights, so we walked like 1.5 kilometers to 2 kilometers outside of the city. I'm already using kilometers.
Oh wow, basically European now.
So we walked all the way out, and then we stayed out from like
10 to 1 basically.
1 a.m.-ish, trying to see the northern lights. We like didn't see anything with our eyes, but with our camera we picked up some stuff, which was
yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
A little underwhelming, but I think definitely pretty cool to say that we've seen the Northern Lights, but like, have we really seen the Northern Lights? Yeah, I don't know, but... We are walking up to a crater on these steps right here. Once again, we're walking on many steps. What's up? We are talking from our hotel room. We have finally completed our 4-day tour of South Coast and West Iceland. It was a long 4 days.
Hence the eye bags. Long 4 days.
We have not really slept that much. We have ordered ourselves some pizza room service. Unfortunately, there was a mix-up and we ended up getting a pepperoni pizza.
They're sending a margarita pizza back up.
Yeah.
So that's been a first fun room service experience.
Yeah, I've never gotten room service before, and then the first room service was a mix-up, so sounds about right. Also, we didn't really vlog that much today because it was really cold and rainy, and I feel like everything today, other than like the waterfall and then the seals that I'll put in right here, other than that, there wasn't really much going on.
It was just sad and cold and rainy.
We got our room service margarita pizza, which apparently is just cheese pizza. We're gonna enjoy this with some TV. Hello, it is day 6 of our Iceland journey. Today we are going whale watching, or at least animal watching. Hopefully we see something. We are on the whale tour boat. So it's definitely been a chilly day. We went on the whale watching tour this afternoon. We did not see a single thing.
I know, what a waste of 4 hours.
So we rescheduled for later on in this week. As we were walking, we noticed that they had the flea market, and so we decided to step in, and they had so much cool stuff. It seemed like to be both like a touristy area, but also the locals were there too. They had a lot of local handmade stuff as well. We got our first ice cream of Iceland. So exciting. We got mint and coffee.
Nutella.
So it's day 7. We have officially made it through a week in Iceland. Today we are going to the Golden Circle. We did a quick snow break because there is a girl who has never really played in the snow before, and she is having the time of her life. It's the most snow we've seen so far, and it's beautiful. So we made it to the first part of the Golden Circle.
That is the North American trip right there. And then all the way in the distance on the other side, like 4 miles wide, is the European plate. And apparently each year they grows by a centimeter, so Iceland's getting larger each year, which is pretty cool.
It's splitting apart every year. We made it to the second part of the Golden Circle, which is Geyser. I think it's the first the first one to be found. It's not active right now, but there's one next to it named Strokur, and that one is active, and we just saw it go off a couple times, which is very cool.
It's an experience.
It's snowing! It is snowy, and we have made it to Goldfoss.
There's a snowstorm that's getting worse currently. Here it is.
Our first lagoon experience.
Guess where we are today?
It's a bubble! So we are staying at the Bubble Hotel for the night. It is snowing. I guess this is a form of glamping of sorts. Overall, it's just been like the first half of the day was like Golden Circle. After that, it was like all relaxing. We had like a 2-hour dinner with the other people on our tour, which was really nice. join me in my bubble house. So this here is the room. Wipe your feet. You can only open one door at a time, otherwise this entire thing collapses. And then over here is the room. It is a nice, beautiful round dome. There is a 2-bed over here and some towels and a lot of luggage. We are in our little bubble. It is getting dark.
Getting ready for bed. It's a super early morning tomorrow, as usual.
Today is day 8.
Whoa!
We just woke up from our night in the bubble.
It was cool. It was just very cold, even with the heated blanket.
I felt very warm, but I was also in like 4 layers and 2 layers on the bottom and like 2 pairs of socks. Positive experience though. It was so nice to just open my eyes and wake up and see like all the trees around us. Finally made it to the streets of Akureyri.
It's really cold. It's further north. Didn't think I could get further north, but it's even colder here as expected.
It is currently snowing.
Fantastic. Our flight was supposed to leave at 3:30, but then we got to the airport at 10, and there was a flight leaving at 11, so we get our way onto that one, which was great. So we got like 5 hours in the hotel room instead of 5 hours at a airport.
Now we're walking the streets, about to get some Indian food for dinner. Got my hot chocolate of the day.
Our Iceland trip.
Woo, we're in Akureyri now. We're gonna do a tour of the city. We're all bundled up and ready to be picked up. Hello! We've made it to the first stop on our tour to Gudafoss, which is a waterfall. Yay! The only Icelandic I've learned on this trip.
It's so cold. North Iceland is so much colder.
We have these shoes, which I'll show you in a second, like snowshoes that are attached to our shoes, which is so nice. I feel very secure. But it is the 4th largest lake in Iceland. So this little circle over here might have been the inspiration for the Eye of Sauron. We are here now at the last major waterfall of our tour, right here. It is large. It is the most powerful waterfall here in Iceland. Just a jogger in his natural environment.
I'm driving.
Hello.
Hello.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing. Just kidding, I'm freezing inside. Can't wait to get back in the van. There's a lot of hot water that steams from the ground, and when it steams up, it also releases sulfur and silica and other minerals, so It smells ew.
it smells like very rotten eggs. So apparently this is the in which there was a Game of Thrones scene, so we're about to go in. 11:30. We are Northern Lights hunting, and guess what?
We were successful.
We literally just walked out of our hotel, and then I noticed this like little green streak. But then we like took out my camera, and then it looked like actual Northern Lights on the picture. And then as we got like farther out, we saw another streak, and that one actually looked like.
Do you see like the ooh?
Yeah. It is day 10.
10.
Day 10 of our Iceland trip. And we are flying back to Reykjavik. We have more of ourself things planned rather than like any tours. We're done with tours. We've seen all the nature that needs to be seen in Iceland.
Oh, show the airport. It's so tiny and like.
Oh, the airport is so small. This is the waiting room. And then over back here is the check-in area. So you literally just like give your passport and then you walk into the.
You walk onto the airport and there's like a tiny little plane. You just like climb up.
I know there's like no security or anything.
No.
We are back in Reykjavik.
Woo!
And our first stop was to Nom ice cream. We got some goodies to take home with us. It is day 11 of our Iceland trip. We are redeeming ourselves, hopefully, and getting back on this boat to hopefully see whales. Hello! We just got off the Andrea, our whale watching tour, and after the second try, we were successful.
We saw 2 humpback whales. It was so cool.
Basically, we went around the Faxafloy Bay, and they took us to like their feeding grounds, and that's where we were able to see them. We just did a lava mud mask. We still have 2 left. Our skins feel smooth. We're about to go get a drink. It will be a fun time. It's been nice and warm.
Yeah.
We're at Taco Bell. You can see by Ajay's face, he's very excited.
We're good. Have some.
So obviously we came back to Loving Hut. We got a Kung Pao Penang curry and we have a really happy Ajay. It is day 12 of our Iceland trip. It is our last full day here. We are stopping at Karlan Wonders of Iceland. Right into the observation deck. Snowstorm is brewing.
It's starting to snow a little bit.
We are on top of the church in Reykjavik where you can see all the beautiful views. Now we're outside of the church. We went up to that top clock tower. But now we're gonna go get some souvenirs. We got our souvenirs.
So after a long day, we sat at a coffee shop before getting to our COVID test right now. So we were there right up until like close. And the dude was like, "Hey, we have to toss up these croissants. You want them?" And we're like, "Sure." They gave us like, "What?" They gave us 5.
So we got our COVID test. We came back to Valdez and got the exact same flavors because they were so good.
Then we went to this Italian restaurant that was super pricey, but probably the best Italian food I've ever had.
The bruschetta was so good.
Today, fun facts, while we were at the planetarium thing,
We ran into the same people that we went on tour with for the bubble tour, with the 8-year-old kid. It was the most like surprising and like weird thing.
the elevator door just opened. I see this familiar face. I look surprised to see us. The little girl comes in wearing the exact same bright pink outfit. I'm like, oh my god. Or she was like, oh my god. And so we sat like close together in the planetarium show and we talked after. Hopefully we might see them at the airport tomorrow.
Because their flight is also at 5. I mean, what are the chances?
It's insane.
What are the chances?
Insane.
Day 13. That's crazy. This is our last breakfast here. We are on our way to the airport. We got our goods for travel. We have an Appleton to try a little bit later, and we're both very sad.
So sad. It's been such a fun trip.
We're about to crack open an Appleton, which apparently is basically like Fanta, but it's famous here in Iceland. So
Let's do it.
let's get a taste. Whoa, it tastes very orangey. It tastes more orangey. It tastes like orange juice.
I feel less sugar than Fanta.
Yeah, it
For
doesn't
sure.
taste like soda. It tastes like orange juice with a little fizz.
With like some club soda in there. It's actually really good. I think my favorite day was probably the Golden Circle tour where we got to see all the cool waterfalls. The weather wasn't as cool, but we got to stay in the Bubble Hotel, which was definitely the highlight of the trip, I feel, for me. The favorite thing that I did was probably the lava tube. I just went down like a kilometer into the earth. It was pretty awesome.
My favorite day was the ice caves day, where we just saw really cool waterfalls. It was like my favorite hike that we did, because we got to drink from the water stream and it wasn't like really bad weather or anything. But my favorite thing that we did was going behind the waterfall. It was just a fun time overall. We're back in the United States. We're in Seattle right now. We just had a crazy experience in the last hour.
So our flight from Reykjavik was delayed by 30 minutes and we had a 2-hour total connecting, but Seattle's super weird. Bags and baggage claim, we checked them in and go back through security. So we literally made it. We asked people in the security line. Security line was like 30 minutes long too. So we literally asked people, can you go ahead? Can you go ahead? And then finally we made it to our gate, like
Thank
literally
God
as they were about to
for
board.
those kind humans, because like we would not have made our flight without them. Everything that could have made this like experience longer happened.
At least we made the flight. That could have made it way longer if we missed it.
That is
The long end to day 13
We are finally back in California.
in Sacramento.
Yay! Thank you for watching our vlogs. Hopefully it was entertaining. Bye!
Bye. They big boys.
Oh my god.
Stop it now.
Now we're gonna go enjoy the streets of the Rainbow Street.
Exactly. It's like right here. Like this.
Okay, I got it.
Preethi, you see it?
No. What else did we learn? Did we learn anything else?
We learned lots of things.
I might have to retake this video. The wind is pretty bad. But anyways. Hello.
Hello. I didn't know you started.
Made it to the streets of Akureyri.
Why do you keep turning?
I'm trying to show the
I can't
view.
keep up. Hello.
I'm not ready. I'm just...
Keep going.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
But I'm not a huge soda person, so you know.
She. Say you.
What would you rate it?
Oh, I would rate it 10 out of 10. Also, this is gonna get cut out. What's up? You're gonna keep this in on purpose now, aren't you?
I have a blooper section.
And